Welcome to the Voice of Reason Sports Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the show, leave a comment, and click that like button. Thanks for joining us for another edition of the Voice of Reason Sports Podcast. This is the Marvelous One, back at it again with Philosophical and Don. Yo, fellas, what a great Eastern Conference Finals, yo. It started out terrible, right? With Miami going up 3-0. And then the Celtics winning 3 straight. And I must admit, I did miss game 6 until my phone rung on the game with a shot. And I'm like, yo, it is Don. Yes, we made it. That's good.
Hey, man, it was an exciting moment, man. I was like, man, they was dead. They was left for dead.
They were.
Left for dead out there in that court.
Yeah, but that was a hell of a play, man. And sitting that game to game 7, yo. That was sports history, yo. But
so can we say that the conspiracy is over? I mean, the script that was supposed to have the Lakers and Boston playing, it's over. I can say that it's over. I'm happy that it's over.
Burn it.
Well, the free throw master here. You know what I mean? He's got a theory on free throws.
So, right. He's been counting free throws, counting fouls.
Yeah. he borderline got his whistle in his house.
Right. But yeah, man, I must admit, I was disappointed with the Celtics, man. I thought the Celtics would have put up a better fight. And I think it was game 2 or game 3 where they basically quit. I thought the series was over when they quit like that, yo. I was like, oh, Miami got this.
It's not only that. It goes before then. When you're playing around with teams that you should have utterly destroyed. You should have destroyed the Hawks. So that was the writing on the wall right there. They went too deep with the Hawks.
Right.
They had no business going that deep with the Hawks. And then all of a sudden, Philly. When Embiid, you lost the game that Embiid wasn't even in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
So that tells you right there, your inability to seize the moment and strike the iron when it's hot. It just showed throughout the playoff, all the way from the beginning of the opening tip ball when you played the Hawks. And even though they fought tooth and nails, and I think Tatum hurting his ankle early in the game.
But that set the tone.
No, I'm gonna tell you what else set the tone. Jaylen Brown. So you got killers, and then you got people that just get along. You just won game 6. Momentum switching your way. And the first thing you say in your press conference is, we have done nothing yet, because if we go back to game 7 and we don't win, then it was all for nothing. That's the mindset he has. And instead of having to kill like, hey, listen here, they coming in our house and we're going to finish what we should have finished in game 5. We should have swept this team. Right. These clowns shouldn't have been here.
Well, like you said, like having that killer instinct was like the Heat came into this game with their plane tickets already prepared for Denver. They knew
it's
before the
game.
They already had
the mindset. And their coach was speaking.
Trip.
Did you hear the coach pep talk? I felt like I was at a funeral. I felt no energy coming out there. And I tell everybody, the coach cannot win you games, but he damn sure can lose it for you. That pep talk did nothing for me.
You wasn't moved?
Made me want to watch the game in the fourth quarter instead of watching the game in its entirety.
So do you blow this up in the offseason if you're Boston?
How? No. I'll tell you why. No. Okay. Here's the thing. For what? For what? So everybody says it, but I need you to complete the sentence. You blow it up for what? You got to get something. What's your return on value? You're going to find another Jaylen Brown somewhere and around 4 or 5 picks? No. And then you're going to tell Jaylen Brown, I'm building towards the future? No. I got to win now with that talent. What are you going to blow it up for?
To me, it wasn't a lack of talent. It was a lack of experience with the coach.
Yeah.
Because I thought the coach lost this series for him. They have more talent.
Not only the coach, but I think...
But look at it from this standpoint. Let's give Eric Spoelstra credit. He went in there with 5 undrafted players in his rotation.
Yeah,
Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, these dudes contributing big time, like
Hold on.
stars.
Let's pause for a minute. The kid Martin, because his story. Let me tell you something. Miami. Let me tell you, if Miami wins this championship, I'm gonna tell you who else deserves a ring. J. Cole, because J. Cole was
he
the
helped
one.
the recruiter.
J. Cole picked up the phone, called
Yep.
Caron Butler, and said, "Hey, you need to give this kid a workout." I mean, yeah, I got it. We both natives from North Carolina, me and Martin, but this kid is tearing people up. And then on top of that, Martin took it to another level because he was averaging only 9 points, and 9 points throughout the season.
Martin almost won the MVP for the Eastern Conference Final.
He
had 4 votes.
Almost.
Jimmy's
And
5.
I'm gonna tell you what. So here's my thing. He did win it because guess what? He had no off switch. Everybody talking about there was no answer for Jimmy Butler. No, it was no answer for him. Because when Jimmy Butler went cold, he was just like, hey, he was instant cream of wheat. You add hot water, that's a meal, baby.
And they got Tyler Hero coming back. Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the key part is who minutes are you stealing? Because now I got a whole bunch of I got Kyle Lowry, I got a lot of guys.
They probably can bring Tyler off the bench.
Once again, who do I steal minutes from? Because it's energy.
Probably Kyle Lowry.
It's energy. And then here's the other part. I need to play him when he's home only, because if I play him on that road, you can say all you want. He coming back. He ain't conditioned to play in Denver. That altitude is the mother, man.
Well, he's going back in the starting line. He's taking that spot from is it Max Struss or Struess?
Oh, Max Struss.
He's probably going to take his minutes because that's his position. That's his position. He's a shooting guard.
Yeah, Max Struess ain't really giving
on the road, Marv. I think he comes off the bench. I do not think he helps them playing a
I do think
role.
maybe game 1 he comes off the bench just to kind of
because you playing in Denver.
Yeah, because
he's gonna be flat.
They're gonna attack it. They're gonna attack him immediately.
Denver well rested, man. They just slept for almost 2 weeks. I'm gonna feel like it.
Yeah,
man, this is gonna be interesting. And guess what?
I just wonder.
Look what history says. History says, they teams that have long rest periods, they come out winning for game 1.
I just wonder the matchup between Adebayo and Jokic gonna be. I wonder what the game plan that's gonna be. And Jimmy Butler versus Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
Well, this should be advantage Jokic.
It's about so nobody has an answer for that. Let's go ahead and kill that right there. It's not exciting. Bam is gonna get busted like everybody else.
I think Jamal Murray might come back down to earth a little bit.
Maybe, but I think Denver has the size.
It's the battle.
They got the size.
They got the size. The Nuggets are bigger than the Heat. Jokic and
they long.
Gordon.
Yes, sir. Say it again, Marv. They long.
They should dominate the paint.
Floor.
Yeah.
Dominate the paint. They should dominate the boards.
The boards all together. Yeah. So
now, Denver, if they start coming out just putting up threes and bricking and all that, I think.
So here's the thing. Denver's going to have to put up threes because I got Miami saying, I'm going to play that zone and see what you're going to do to me.
Yeah.
This first game, I think Miami okay with losing because Miami's going to throw some defensive twinks in there just to see how you respond to it and say, during that time when I threw that defensive in there for the first 3 minutes, let's look at when they had that package in there. That's their best 3-point package. And let's see how what type of shooting percentage they was having. And who was shooting the ball.
I actually think Miami might steal game 1. Miami coming off just winning that series and Denver's been rested. I think they might steal game 1.
If you're going to punch them in the mouth, that's the time to do it.
That's the time to do it because Miami should have the advantage in the first half because Denver should come out there rusty.
Yes.
Yeah, unless they've been practicing and
no, you can't beat up on it. You can't. You gotta let body. I mean, right this late in the year, you gotta bring everybody to the fight. You can't afford to lose nobody in practice. That's non-briefable material.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the way I see it, man, I don't think this is gonna be much of a contest. I got
Wow.
Denver winning the series. And here's
Wow.
why. Here's why, man. I think Denver just has too much size against the Heat, man. They got too much size with Jokic and Gordon. Then they bring these dudes off the bench that gives them size. So that's going to offset the issues that they have in the backcourt. But in the front court, it's all Denver. And I think regardless if you run a zone or whatnot, Jokic's going to pick that apart because he really has nothing.
He's going to have to.
But he's going to have to. But he's such a great passer from the center position. And at the top of the key, all those back threes. Cuts, all those Denver's a very good 3-point.
Say it again.
All those back cuts,
Marv. Denver's a good shooting team.
Oh yeah,
it only takes one night for you to go cold, like the Celtics went last night. They went 9 for 42. Right. I mean that was crazy.
Yeah, but Michael Porter is streaky, and I'm telling you right now, Jimmy Butler is going to be on Murray. So all of them.
Call Pope.
Threes. Oh yeah, Caldwell Pope. Yeah, that may be the X factor.
Jokic.
Too.
I mean, they got
but Jokic ain't shooting a lot of threes.
Jokic
ain't shooting a lot of threes like Jamal Murray and all of them are.
But if Jokic is shooting a lot of threes, that means that your defensive scheme is working because you don't want me as a Nugget. I don't want him shooting the threes. He's just like Embiid. I need you at that foul line, below that foul line, giving up work.
I think what the Nuggets are going to do, they're going to let Jokic bring the ball up and then facilitate the play off that and have Murray.
But I think Bam can put that full court press on him. And
I don't think so. I think that's going to be the problem right there.
Yes, he can.
I
think he can put that ball pressure on him that what's the name couldn't. AD couldn't put that.
Well, I thought against the Lakers, AD gave Jokic problems. I thought the Lakers had the size and athleticism to give him problems. Now I think
not that first game.
But I think Miami has the athleticism, but they don't have the size to give him issues. Yeah, and I think he's going to be more of a factor in this game. See, Jamal Murray had to take over against the Lakers because Anthony Davis was giving Jokic problems. Mm-hmm. But now I don't think there's going to be any problems to him. And I think Jokic is going to manhandle Miami.
I also think that I'm looking at this. I want to see what Kevin Love because he needs some valuable minutes.
I was going to say that.
He is important because guess what he can do? He can stretch that floor. And now the guys that will be grabbing it, Gordon and them that be grabbing that rebounds, they're out there trying to contest that 3-point. They contest that 3-point line and close out hard. So that's going to be very important. Seeing how they if Love can get some valuable minutes off the bench. I know he tweaked his knee.
Yeah. Now the one thing that the Lakers didn't show anything of, but who is Jokic's backup? What happens when Jokic goes down? Right now we just didn't see that. Jokic, he stayed in the game. He played all minutes.
Say it again, Marv. Foul trouble.
Yeah,
that might be Miami's chance.
That's Miami's chance is to get him in foul trouble, get him out of the game. Because
I don't trust Aaron Gordon. I'm sorry.
No, I don't trust him either. I think the numbers went in the negative when Jokic went out of the game.
When he out of the game, that gives Miami a shot.
Yeah,
Bam could go to work.
Yeah. So
one thing that you could do, that doesn't work anymore that you could have done in the past is that you could have, got him, because Jokic he had poor condition. He was poorly conditioned. But now he come back this year, he's in shape. So he can play the full game.
He can play the full game.
They might try to see if Bam can do some post moves on Jokic. Maybe that.
No,
maybe get him in foul zone.
I think moving them laterally above from baseline to baseline and shooting those free throws. I think setting high picks at the top, getting people open on the regular. I think that's going to be their move where the Jokic he's going to have to come out. Or those picks are going to get those guys open, and Miami can stretch the floor as well. They can shoot that three.
They can
shoot that three. Denver's not great defensively either.
Man, you keep saying that, but Denver's a good defensive team.
No, they're not a great. If you look at their defensive statistics, they're not great defensively. They're not that great defensively.
You seriously don't believe Denver's a good defensive team?
No.
I think Denver's a really good defensive team, man.
Not in the front court.
Really?
Not in the front court. If Lakers had a better point guard play, they would have gave Denver a much better fight.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, you got D'Angelo Russell, Dennis Schroeder, Lonnie Walker. I mean,
But look at this. So you got Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Buckets.
Jimmy Butler, Gabe
But
Vincent,
he's 29 a
Kyle
game.
Lowry.
He's 29 a game. And I'm looking at, Denver, they got, Murray and Nick, they, 28, 29 a game.
Who?
If one of those guys, I'm looking at the key stars. So because
okay.
in the playoffs and the championship games, this is a game of stars. Let's not talk about I got it, the others and everything. Yeah, we can laugh and joke about that. Stars win championships. So what are the stars going to do? Murray got hurt. Guess what? You said you're 100%. Well, this is your chance to prove it. Can you're 27? You're gonna have to average 30 against those guys, and it's gonna have to be on the record.
And that's gonna be a tough 30. I feel like it's gonna be a tough 30.
Tough 30.
It's gonna be a tough 30. I'm telling you right now, Jamal Murray ain't gonna be doing all this against the Lakers. When you got Lakers had bad point guard play, poor guard play. It ain't like that in Miami.
Yeah, not only that, they got tough guys that can play tough defense because Kyle Lowry played that good D, baby. He may not can go the whole game.
So you think the Heat have better point guard play than the Lakers did? Defensive play, point guard play?
Yes.
From who?
So they're going to move Butler up.
Butler's going to be on Jamal.
Butler's going to be on Jamal Murray. Yeah,
I would. Yeah. This is just me.
Yeah.
I mean, I would, and guess what? I would switch Murray. I would switch Martin over.
Martin to Porter.
So Caldwell Pope.
Okay, no, to Porter.
No, Porter.
Because Porter is like a small forward.
Yeah, they got to put Caleb Martin.
Poe is
Porter.
the shooting guard.
Yeah, they can put Gabe Vincent on him. Okay. They can put Gabe Vincent on him.
Okay, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what Miami does defensively to lock down the stars of
you keep saying that Miami doesn't.
I would not let Vincent play Murray because Murray would kill his kid.
Yeah, they got to put Jamal. They got to put Jimmy Butler on.
Jimmy Butler stronger. You're not going to take him down on it because Murray. Everybody keep forgetting. Say it again, Marv. What position Murray played in Canada?
He played center. He got hell of a footwork. They put you on that block and put you in the spin cycle. I'm telling you.
They probably
that's the
put
thing
Max
people
Strus
miss about this cat, yo.
Yeah.
He plays point guard, but he's got skills of a polished center.
Take you on that box and give you that work. So they're not going to let Vincent. They're not going to let Vincent take that. They're not going to let Vincent take that abuse. If they do that, I do not see that coaching of Miami that's going to allow that. So you're going to see different defensive schemes. I really love seeing games like this because here's the funny part is that the only tape that Denver has of these guys is the playoffs.
Yeah.
Well, and the way they played them in the regular season too.
These guys are not playing like they played the regular season.
Not Gabe.
No.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's true.
Gabe Vincent and Caleb Martin.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, it's going to be a coaching. This is going to be a great game to watch. I know people are like, I don't want to see Denver and Miami go at it, but you're going to miss a treat because you're going to see two great coaching minds go at it, and you're going to see the strategy changing as the game plan changing, yo. I'm going to love this game because I'm going to be seeing man-to-man defense, zone defense, switching on every pick. You're going to be seeing going under the screen, above the screen. So you're going to see it all. I can't wait to see this.
Okay, Mark. You hit a key point. I'm glad you brought this up. This is unnerving to me because we rely too much on big names to win. And now we got real basketball players that are winning the game. And now they should be penalized because of the market that they're in. And I think that the NBA is going to have to be able to have that strategy of marketing, whereas though they're illustrating and they're describing the things that you just talked about, Marv. They're going to have to break down the game for those fans that don't know the game and that's all they know is the slam
think-
dunks and everything.
I think the NBA has been through this before with the San Antonio Spurs, right? When the Spurs were on their championship run, you know, people were talking about how boring that was and things of that nature. And eventually they're grown to love the Spurs and respect the Spurs and respect the big fundamental and respect how the Spurs was developing talent. And I think they're going to realize that and start respecting it about the Heat and respecting it about the Nuggets. You don't need the big flashy star, you know, high flying dunks. You can love what's happening out there, man. So I love it.
If you think about it, look at the finals we have now. That's exactly what the finals is now.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a little bit more about as far as talking about like John Madden used to talk about the X's and the O's and things. They're gonna have to do that real time.
You ain't gonna get that from Shaq and Charles Barkley.
That ain't why they're there.
Marv,
right? They ain't why Shaq and
Charles. That's the problem. And that's how you're gonna lose the fans because you know the average person. I'm telling you, let's pay attention to the attendance. And let's see that, and then also pay attention to how they market this game because that's going to be presentation is 99% everything you say to do.
I think people are going to watch the finals because of the finals.
To us, we watch basketball. Right. It's going to be a great game to us.
Look, I get what you're saying. They're not going to get the casual fans if it was LA or Golden State. Golden State grew into, you know, like an LA type team with the superstars that they would draw the casual fans. They're not going to do that. I mean, it's going to be like watching, you know, when the Spurs played the Pistons, you know, great coaching on the court, great, you know, strategy happening, but it's not going to draw in that many fans. And
that's accepting failure before you even start the game. I mean, I want to see them put a new twist to it. Baseball had put a goddamn shot clock on pitching. Yeah. so what are you going to do? It's all about presentation. That's all I'm just saying. I just want to see more. Because I hate people using that scapegoat that everybody needs to see the big market team. No, I don't need to see them.
But hey, like Stephen A said, man, they're going to Miami, yo. I wish we were going on tour to cover this game in Miami.
Oh yeah. I know, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's
Miami. Don't underestimate Miami's market too.
Yeah, don't underestimate Miami's market. They may not have the big stars, but you know. They do have the big draw of the city. So, yeah. We'll see, man. So who you got, Don? Who you got? Well, let's start with Phil. Who you got winning this series, man?
Well, see, we always every time I start first, man, you know, it seems like
well, I mean, because if I tell you what I think, then you start building off of what I said.
Well, I've been right throughout the playoffs, other than the Phoenix Suns.
Huh?
So, you know, I've been right. I've been predicting them right other than the Phoenix Suns.
In your head, you've been right.
No. I've been correct.
Man, cut it out,
I've been correct. I'll tell you right now, man, this is going to be tough, man.
See, that's why he has to feed all of us. That's why we always got to go first, Don.
Man, no. I'm for laughs and giggles, I'm going to pick Miami in 6.
Yeah, go ahead.
For laughs and giggles, I'm going to pick Miami in 6. But in my gut, I think Denver's going to take this in 6. But for laughs and giggles, for the sake of the show, I'm going to pick Miami in 6.
Okay, all right. You don't sound too confident in that.
No, I'm not.
I told y'all, man. This I'm gonna go with the emotional pick. Carmelo is a number 15. I felt that.
There you go, man.
Listen, hold on.
Carmelo ditched him, man.
Listen, Marv. I whether it's right or wrong, I got it. But even though just like LeBron, he left Cleveland, he went back, and I got it. I don't think Joker did as much for Denver right at the current moment.
What? Oh
my God!
2 MVPs, Western Conference two Western
3 times to the Western Conference Finals, now to the NBA title. I mean,
wow, that's not a lot.
And that's not more than what Carmelo did. He did it more in less time.
Here's the thing. I want to be able to keep the debate honest because if you don't win, Mom, you don't win.
Carmelo never won.
Carmelo never won. He
never even made it to the NBA Finals.
He went to one Western Conference Finals. He didn't even get the Eastern Conference Finals in New York.
No. They hadn't done anything.
Like
The
I said
real
before,
number 15
I got
in
Miami at
Denver.
6.
What?
Miami is 6. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
I didn't.
Miami at 6.
I didn't
If you
see
got
that coming.
hate in your heart, let it show.
Wow.
I'm gonna
Wow.
give it
Well, you
sunlight and rain and let
you
it grow.
definitely got hate in your heart.
Wow.
Like you said,
Don
this is an emotional decision. You basing this off
It's
of
okay, Don. It's okay, Don. You're on the winners train. I like that, man. Join the winners
basing this
train.
off of Joker stealing the legacy of Carmelo by wearing the same jersey number. That's what you basing your decision on.
At least I had some facts, but okay.
Right, at least you had some facts.
Yeah, I had some facts.
I got facts.
Oh my God.
I got facts. You want to put the fact together?
Wow.
It's all feelings.
You're picking Miami because Carmelo Jokic just got Carmelo Anthony's number. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. He also got 2 MVPs.
Yeah.
And he's taking the Nuggets to their first ever finals.
Yeah. But if you don't score them draws, it means nothing.
I mean, it doesn't tarnish his legacy, but okay.
No. All right. Well, look, I've been saying it all season long. Denver's going to win the title. I've been saying it all these. No, I said they were going to the Western Conference Final. I was a little concerned about them winning it all, but now I am convinced they're going to win this thing all. And fellas, it's not going to be close.
Oh,
I'm seeing.
I feel like I hear this every week.
Miami might get one.
Wow.
Maybe 2. I'm gonna give Spoelstra
I'm gonna pay this
and
for
Jimmy Butler respect. I'm gonna give them respect and say they're gonna get 2 games, just out of respect for them too.
Denver in 6, okay.
Denver in 6, maybe 5. I don't.
Oof.
Dude, this is one of the best teams in the NBA I've seen in a long time. Denver. Jamal Murray is special. You already know Jokic is special, and they've surrounded him with very, very good players. So, they got players coming off the bench that's contributing. So this is one of the best teams I've seen in a long time.
Let me just
Joker gets in foul trouble. DeAndre Jordan.
Let me just respond to you, Marvin.
Let me respond to that. Jokic just back up. Yeah, that's why Jokic has to play the entire game. I got you. Sorry, Phil. Go ahead, man. Yeah, I just had to clear that up.
You talking
that's
about
their biggest
Denver.
weakness.
And I've been saying this about Denver throughout the playoffs, right? You played a undisciplined Minnesota Timberwolves team, right?
A team that shouldn't have been there, but go ahead.
Okay, undisciplined. And then you played a kind of a undisciplined, veteran savvy, no bench Phoenix Suns team.
Whoa! That's the team you had going to the titles.
Correct.
That's the team you had going to the finals. So now they undisciplined.
Well, I mean, they had no bench, and Chris Paul was hurt.
You knew that going to the playoffs. You still picked them.
Well, I did, but I didn't realize it would come out like this against Denver.
Denver destroyed them. Okay.
Well, no, they didn't destroy them. They didn't destroy them.
What?
They didn't destroy them. They won 2 games. And then they destroyed a Lakers team that was
quick.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. They destroyed a Lakers team that let's be real about it. I mean, it's the Lakers.
But the Lakers got 2 games too, so I guess that's not being.
No,
destroyed.
the Lakers got swept.
Oh, that's right, they got swept. You're right.
Yeah, they got swept. Don't give the Lakers any credit.
That's right.
They got swept.
That's right.
Hey, the Lakers' last win was with the Warriors. So to me, the Lakers didn't even show up. But continue.
So let me get this straight. Denver lost throughout this entire playoffs.
3 games.
3 games. You're not impressed.
I'm not impressed. Wow. They've kind of scapegoated into the finals. Phoenix. Let's be real. Phoenix was better than Minnesota, and Phoenix was better than LA.
Okay.
Let's be real about that, right?
They got 2 games.
So I'm
gonna say they wouldn't have swept the Warriors.
Exactly. The Warriors would have beat them. Actually, the Warriors would have beat them.
But we would never know.
Yeah, I agree. So that's why I say I think Butler will give Jamal Murray problems. I think Michael Porter Jr. is very streaky, and I don't trust Aaron Gordon. and they're not very sound defensively to where I think Jimmy Butler can give them a quick 25 points out of nowhere. So, I mean, and I think they're going to steal game one. Miami's going to steal game one. So, I got Miami in 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't see it, but nobody ever sees your points, Phil. So
Hey, Don, go ahead and address that backup center thing. You was talking about that.
Okay. I did win the NFL tournament, and now I have won.
Here we go.
I have won the NFL tournament, and now I have won the NBA tournament. So if we want to go to baseball, we can do that too.
Oh man, this show is going off the rails. Man, that's a wrap. Thanks for joining us. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.